What you're about to see is me being interviewed by Bev Smith, who's on an internationally syndicated radio station out of Pittsburgh. It's a great honor to be launching the Social Revolution of Dialogue and to introduce Respectfully Real Manifesto from the white race to the black race. Bev, I'm doing great. I'm very excited about being here with you. I really feel like it's my destiny unfolding, and I can't wait to serve in any way I can to you and to our listeners with the thoughts that I have. You know, when Dr. Laura used the N-word, I think almost everybody, any reasonable person knows that that was extremely disrespectful. And I'm advocating respectfully real communication, not just being real, but being respectfully real. Now, what she said, there's no question it's wrong. But I would also go further, and I would say what she didn't say was probably just as wrong. I think the N-word is an issue in and of itself and a good symbol for a larger issue. And I tell you what I think the larger issue is, why all this responding that we're having is very appropriate. And I call it the Respectfully Real Manifesto from the white race to the black race. She's never made any, there was never been, and I think the sensitivity goes into these factors. One, there's never been a collective apology from the white race to the black race for the enslavement of the black race, for the sexual exploitation of the black slave women, for breaking up the black family, and some of those issues still continue to this day, for punishing people for learning to read, and that some of those issues persist to this day. And after introducing the black race to the wonderful religion of Christianity, they then went and made God white. Every image you see of Jesus Christ, he's a white man. As a matter of fact, just not only white, he's British. Blue eyes, blonde hair with a British accent. All the movies that way as well. It's continued to this day. Also, an apology for all this. In fact, on behalf of the white race, I want to apologize to the black race, our black brothers and sisters, for these abuses that have been perpetuated by our race, and to acknowledge that the white race has continued to benefit from these abuses, both in terms of the black contributions that were made in the times of slavery, and for the advancement that we and our children can have to advance more rapidly than our competitors in a capitalistic competitive society. The second part of the Respectfully Real Manifesto from the white race to the black race is a statement of gratitude. We are grateful, we should be grateful to our black brothers and sisters for the contributions to medicine, the arts, science, philosophy, entertainment, and I think also there's been a lack of respect for the black journey. In 150 years, the black race has done incredibly well to advance itself, to overcome a lot of the issues that were any slave people that would go through. I think we need to respect the journey. Back in the 60s, when the statement came up, black is beautiful, we need to understand as a white race what that means, because black was considered very second class and not beautiful up to that time. Then once we as a white race, and I consider this to be the Respectfully Real Manifesto from the white race to the black race, once we understand these, then we come down to the real deep one, which is something nobody talks about, which is this. The black and white race are very drawn to each other and fascinated with one another. That attraction that's really there has been hidden and veiled by all of this racism that's going on. So I actually believe that Dr. Laura, even when she apologized, never really went into what I just called the Respectfully Real Manifesto for the white race, the apology, the gratitude, the respect, and the attraction that exists there. Now, this needs to be done. As a matter of fact, I think this should be written up, and every white person that's so inclined should sign it. No, I would say that we have to come to grips with reality.